As an adventurist, Fran Capo walks her talk and challenges herself at every turn. She lives her fear-nothing philosophy and brings her energy and enthusiasm into the corporate setting to motivate, educate, captivate.
Philosophy with him, like I remember one time my son had a book report due, and in the book report the teacher wrote, right? She wrote, "What was the author thinking when he wrote this?" I said, how the hell are we going to know what the author was thinking? So I said, Spencer, we're going to call up the author.
Fran Capo speaks from the heart, relating personal anecdotes and practical advice that demonstrates her philosophy.
So I look on the back of the book, right? And it says, I don't remember the author's name at this point, but it said so-and-so was a graduate, and it had what college that he taught at, right? So I call the college. Oh, he's no longer, teaching here, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, and then I was like, well, I don't believe in lying, but I believe that sometimes you gotta just like push it a little. So I said, all right, well, let me just think. And so then I said, well, do you know where like else he's teaching or whatever? And they say, oh, we can't divulge that information, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, forget it, they're not gonna help me. So I look in the book and it says, he happily lives in Orange, New Jersey with his wife. Orange, New Jersey. Okay, so I call up the Yellow Pages. It's so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I call him. I go, hello, my name is Fran Capo. I know this is gonna sound very strange, but your husband wrote a book. And my son has a book report due, and they want to know what he was thinking when he wrote it. And can my son interview you? Interview your husband? She goes, yes. I said, look, I'm not a stalker or anything like that. I don't want you to worry about this, I said, you could look at caller ID, check me back, call me back, whatever you got to do, because, people might get worried, And so, who knows? He may think like I'm from the past, some lover who's trying to find out if he's having a good marriage. You don't know, right? So I'm like, all right, fine. So I call up and I say to Spencer, okay, now we got to get these questions done and everything. So he gets all the questions. I said, do it very professional. Say, I said, we'll put a tape on and you'll do it, like, hello, this is Spencer Patterson reporting for MS 172 when I'm interviewing. I said, do it like that, And I said, and don't tell the teacher because then the teacher's going to have her own, now we'll call everybody, I don't want the whole class calling the guy. So anyway, so he does the interview, and embarrassingly enough, we forgot to turn the tape on, right? So I'm like, all right, we went this far. We got to call him back again. So I call him back and I go, I'm sorry. I just want to tell you that was a very good first rehearsal. And my philosophy is live every day as if it's your last, and one day you'll be right. I'm not saying bad stuff happens. Look, I've been held up at gunpoint twice. I've had my house burned down. I took care of my dad on hospice when he was dying of cancer. I've had a lot of things happen to me, okay? So it's not like people go, oh, you got such a positive life. Yeah, I had stuff happen to me. But the thing is, remember in the Bible, they said it come to pass. Just remember this. It came to pass. It didn't come to stay. When my dad was dying of cancer, I had him at home, and I was taking care of him on hospice. But my dad always had a good sense of humor. Like, what he would do is when he was having the chemo, he made me buy a chia pet to see whose hair would grow back faster, right? Of course, he was always over there cutting the chia pet's hair so that, Enjoy what you're doing and don't let anyone stop you. Every single one of you has something inside, a special gift. Discover what it is and let it shine. Thank you. Thank you very much.